And there it stood in all its glory, the Thrice-Nine Kingdom.
A gripping yarn, Papa Vasily. My soul is stirred. If you just permit me to slip into yonder bushes for a feat of watering the damp Mother Earth.
Well, make haste to follow, then.
Wretched brigands!
What happened to you, my Batrachian friend? Why wring your webbed hands in such sorrow?
Were you robbed?
The evil fiends, wretched bushwhackers, Ribbit. Everything I curated, everything I invested in, all lost to those thieving predators. My life is over. My children, my sweet, innocent tadpoles shall rot in the gutters of insolvency. My lovely wife, my toad princess, Ribbit, will leave me in disappointment. Save me, almighty bogateers!
Hist, Kestrel, look to yonder grove. Does not something glint there in the moss?
I'll be right back, Papa.
Yield not to despair, my good toad. Wail not. Waste not your tears soaking your fine cloak.
It's Wednesday, my friend. How could such thing happen on Ribbit Wednesday?
The brigands know not the price of antique treasures. We didn't take what looked like old rubbish to them. Good merchant, is this your treasure? They overlooked some of the gold in their hurry.
Treasure? These are but meager fragments of my former glory. But tiny crumbs dropped by those accursed fiends as they plundered my very livelihood. Help, mighty booketeers, and my gratitude shall be most profound. Will grant you a fine, mighty potion.
In truth, a flagon fit for a bogatir. Quaff, my kestrel, this enchanted draught.
Huh, you mean I drink this, and suddenly I'm an honest-to-God bogatir?
The draught shall grant you a wondrous might, though of what nature remains great mystery, and but a fleeting hour it offers you, to make merry with your heroic craft.
Drink then, my bright falcon, with all haste. Show them your bogatir strength, and save the poor Master Toadling. Ribbit.
The deed is pressing, the hour will not tarry. Fly, kestrel, like the falcon you are. Fly forth and track down that thieving rabble. I shall bide here with the poor merchant. Soon shall we meet each other again upon the far side of the deep, dark wood.
Get him, boys!
There's no way through here. I should turn northwest. It must be a present for his wife.
Hey! Planning to kill everyone, are you? I see you're ready for it, but don't forget, small vitality will heal you if you're wounded. Kill Archer first. You bought it, yeah? You have strength. Many enemies. Use shield and run out. Minor will heal you.
Go away. Go away. Have you heard of the tale of how the bogatyr Dobrynikijic found himself a wife?
Saved, I bet. From some monster?
So one day he saw a mighty warrior on a strong horse and challenged him to a duel. But it turned out to be a Polyanitsa, a warrior woman who fights alongside men. They fought and fought, and Dobrynia's courage began to wane. She pulled him off the horse by the scruff and said, "If you're an old warrior, I'll take your head. If you're my equal, I'll marry you."
You wouldn't dare say a word against Polyanitsa.
Nah, he didn't regret it. She saved him from captivity after that.
Get him, boys! Surrender while your head's still attached. Surround him from all sides! Lost your way, didn't you? He won't escape! Cast the arrow.
Hey, why are you still here?
Captured by evil fiends.
You? Well, you're free now.
Not me, my Kuzya.
What use is he to them? Where did they take him?
They carried him all the way up. Save him, Bagatir!
Wait here. I handled the brigands, but Kuzya, I couldn't save him.
Oh, why would they harm a small and innocent soul?
Go down to the high road. Find Vasily the drunkard. He'll help you.
Thank you, Bogatyr. Can I give you anything for your troubles? Want my advice? There's a big rock by the entrance. Try talking to it. It can grant you treasure.
How about a trade?
Kill Archer first.
Thank you. Please don't kill me.
What are you thanking me for?
For saving me from this life. And the prospect of a cruel death. The brigands don't look kindly upon quitters. The only way out is 6 feet under.
So, you want to start a new honest life, do you? Then point me to their loot.
Spare me and I'll tell you everything. It's all in yonder cave.
I am going to shoot you now.
You take everything? Check again. I don't like this cave. My brother goes there. Never come back. Yet, wet, dark. I like. You take everything? Check again. close. You sure you done? You very pushing. Don't break teeth. Campfire. Rest. Cook. Exit close. You sure you done? You very pushing. Don't break teeth. You made it. But you saw my brother, didn't you? To get out, listen carefully. Don't rush. Watch yourself. Be careful. You made it. But you saw my brother, didn't you?
Whoa, thank you. Thank you, good Bogatyr.
I'm not a bogatyr, really.
Be that as it may, I can see you got enough Bogatyr glory to become one. Now give me a hug.
Aw, what happened to you?
The evil brigands stole me from home, away from my sweet, kind mistress. She lives in the village nearby. They demanded a ransom, but my mistress, while rich in generosity, is poor in gold.
Well, you're free now, Kuja. You can find your way to the village. It's safe now. The evil brigands all lie dead. Farewell, Kuja.
Accept my gratitude, brave warriors. You helped me. But whereas the gods in my service scattered in fear.
Ah, how's a trifle for a true Bogatyr? Even Kestrel could do it.
Merciful God, as breath after breath departs, receive me, O Lord. Show me the path. Fortify my spirit in truth and in yearning. Into your hands I lay my soul. Merciful God, save me.
Open wide your bright eyes, my lad. Though the road was long and weary, it has come to its end. Open wide your bright eyes, my lad. Though the road was long and weary, it has come to its end.
I had a strange, dark dream, Papa Vasily. It felt as if I died a hideous death. Still quite ill at ease.
Oh, my falcon, my sweet songbird, you know not the ways of the world. After a sip of Bogatir's potion, many things may haunt the mind. You may dream of what is to be, or of what shall never come to pass. No man truly knows where the Bogatir's path shall come to an end.
I'm not even a real Bogatir yet, and I'm already getting Bogatir visions. When will you give me a proper quest, Papa Vasily?
And what makes you think, you yellow-beaked fledgling, that you are fit for a heroic life? Your father, he possessed the spark, and I haven't yet drunk away all my glorious Bogatir strength.
Tell me of him, Papa. Tell me of my birth father. I never knew his face, yet my heart aches. A bitter pining consumes me.
Your father was a wonder, a warrior beyond compare. He was a brother to me and a shield to the people. Many were the deeds we wrought together, until Koschei the Deathless brought him down. He never returned from the Thrice-Nine Kingdom. So I raised you as my own flesh and blood.
Once I'm a Bogatir, and that strength flows through me, I shall ride to the Thrice-Nine Kingdom and rend that foul Koschei into 1,000 tiny pieces. I cannot wait for it.
Wield not the blade before your elder, nor boast of a strength as yet untested. For might matters little if you stand alone, without a brother at your side. Our sacred Bogatir credo is this: to stand for one another until the bitter end. By the power of our heroic brotherhood, you shall crush any foe that crosses your path.
Well, I'd love at least to give it a try.
Where no might dwells, no legends grow. Go then, fight the brigands, drive away the insolent rabble, and grant the good folks some small respite.
Very well, Papa Vasily. I shall do as you say. Where lies the village?
From here, 'tis but a half-verst on foot. Straight down the hill and over the hillock, seek out the local elder. He shall grant you gold for your troubles.
You're not coming with me? You could rest a while, quaff a cup of mead.
I have no time for cups, lad. No time for rest and idle chatter. My glorious Bogatir's strength is not to be squandered on such lowly scoundrel. If they need but a helping hand, surely you can manage the task alone.
Understood. I shall not fail you. Light be your road. See you in Alaborg.
Hey, bit of help? I'm lost. I'm traveling to Alborg from my hometown of Koschei.
How on earth could you get lost here in broad daylight? Koschei is but a couple of 100 paces away.
You could say I have a bad case of cartographism. My old man's been going on about it my whole life. Says I can't so much as find an outhouse without a map. So I got angry, like an idiot, and I told him I'll travel the world without a single map. Do you happen to have a map? Mind letting me take a look? Please help me out. My boots are expensive, but they're no good for travel. I can't take a step until my feet are healed. Could you bring me 3 ribwort leaves, some hardy honey, a handful of berries, and a piece of resin for a salve?
Just where am I supposed to find all that?
Ribwort grows everywhere in these parts. Just keep your eyes open. Berries can be found in the forest along with resin. But look sharp, brigands are running amok there. And you should be able to find some honey by the villages.
Hey, Koschei, why are you here alone, grave as an owl? I don't see your master around. What happened?
Go forth then, young bogatir. Perform glorious feats and return to me unscathed, your spirits high and your limbs whole.
Great is your plight, my friend. But as the bogatirs say, tears are but water, while memory is armor. You'll find a new master yet, that much I...
Oh, thank you. Thank you, good bogatir.
Bogatir has no home, my friend. We're like the wind, here one day, gone to butt heads with Koschei by the Black Sea the next. Oh, you should go to Alborg. They say masterless house spirits build villages there.
Be that as it may, I can see you got enough bogatir glory to become one. Now give me a hug.
Human apple trees? You mean the ones that have roots like arms? I've seen them. They look like spellbound bogatirs.
The evil brigands stole me from home, away from my sweet, kind mistress. She lives in the village nearby. They demanded a ransom, but my mistress, while rich in generosity, is poor in gold.
It's no hassle. 3 apples are not the 3 heads of Zmej after all. And those trees, people say they'll bend their branches if asked politely.
Slain was my master, Kestrel, and no dignity was afforded to him. They came at night, like shadows. I barricaded the chest, I shouted, but who heeds a house spirit? And those lights...
Fret not, Koschei. I'm not some beast. And as for my reward, just treat me to a cabbage pie in Alborg. I hear your baker there is a wizard of dough.
Hey, good fella, I can write about you for 5 penny.
All right, here you go.
Known to all the wide world is the bold bogateer. His fists are big as boulders. He once gave Leshy a good thrashing. Well, that would cost a 5 penny more.
That's not a poem. Make it rhyme.
Known to all the wide world is the bold bogateer's strong shield of hippo hide, solid and large. He won that shield now by the river lies beneath an oak that in the springtime sighs. From a stray arrow in the foe's blade, there's no better guard than one so sturdily made.
That ain't how it works. You can't have a clear blue sky and then a blizzard come out of nowhere.
That's what happened. It's freezing. I can't see a thing.
I tell you, that's not how it works. That bint must have cursed us. We should have let her sit by the fire.
You're acting like a bint yourself now. Quit talking out of your ass. The worst that country bumpkin could have done is cry to her daddy.
Where the devil are our boys with the firewood? I'm chilled to the bone, and the fire feels like ice. Should have sent everyone. Would have been done with the firewood much quicker. We can send the rest once they've checked out the captured merchant.
Quit whining. They'll be back soon. Not like they can up and disappear.
Why so downcast, old man? Are you mourning someone?
What? Can't hear you. My ears aren't what they used to be. Eyes too. didn't see the brigands. My sons and I were riding to Kodak and Borisha when those scallywags attacked out of the blue. My brave boys rose to our defense, but there were too many of them. They hanged my sons and left me alive to suffer.
Those vile brutes.
The brigands threw their things into the ravine, and I can't give them a proper burial like that. Help me get them back, eh?
Rest assured, I will. Unlucky were they to stumble upon the brigands. And so they hang now, warning all who dare pass this way.
What, are you feeling brave or something? How about we warm up? Hey, lads! Catch the arrow. Catch the arrow. Catch the
Thank you for besting those who've wronged me, good sir.
Who are you? And what's going on here?
Misfortune befell me. I was on my way to the village to visit my family, but I got lost. And it's the season of the first fall frosts too, so the nights get cold. I saw a light in the dark, so I went over, hoping they'd let me warm up by the fire and show me the way. It was too late that I realized the camp belonged to brigands.
So those fiends killed you?
They robbed me and drove me out into the woods. I fell asleep beneath a birch tree, and the cold took me. I never woke up. I became a frost spirit, a Karachun. Have you heard of us? We're those who froze to death in the woods by someone's wicked will. So we gathered and came back to give our offenders a good freezing.
Well, it serves those bastards right.
It does, but not everyone got their due. Not all my offenders lie here. There were more. My things remain with the others, those who betrayed their friends. Please help me get them back. For if the frost spirits start searching, they will shroud everything in snow and harm innocent folk and beasts. They could have gone far through these woods. Please find my belongings and put them in this fire.
I'll see it done. Here you go, old man. I found your belongings.
Thank you. This is a big matter you've settled here. They also took an amulet from my eldest. Should you see it somewhere, please bring it back too.
I'll do just that, but I need to get to Vorosha next. Could you show me the way?
That I can. Head north, lad. And take this band as a token of my gratitude.
Unhand me, you...
Ha 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 ha! I've got you in a snare, tiny fowl.
Go away.
So what's it gonna be? His tongue or his balls?
How dumb are you? How's he gonna tell you about the toad if you cut out his tongue?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, I guess it's his balls then.
Just make sure he doesn't die too soon.
Catch the arrow. Catch the arrow.
I am going to shoot you now.
Thank you, my good man. They nearly tortured me to death. How can I repay you? I owe you my life, but I have nothing to give.
It's no matter. Why did they do that to you?
It's all because of her, my toad.
What? What kind of marvel is that?
She's not your usual toad, she's magic. I fell in love with her like a fool. When I saw her at the forest lake, she shines like a star. Her eyes are like emeralds. When those vermin found out, they started torturing me to make me tell them where she was, but I didn't.
You fell in love with a toad? Well, I'll be.
Don't laugh. You haven't seen her.
She's wonderful. Since you saved me, I'll tell you where to find her. She grants wishes. Please protect her from the brigands.
Tell me. I promise nothing bad will happen to your toad.
There's a small, magic lake deep in the woods. You'll find my toad sitting on a rock there.
Understood. I'll take a look.
Well, if you see her, please tell her that she's never left my thoughts. Ever. Give me another 5 penny. I'll tell you more.
Now, would you look at this strapping lad? Going far, are we?
I'm flattered that you've taken a shine to me, but that's none of your concern. I go where I want.
Well, you're free to go where you like, laddie. But we've got strict rules now. Want a pass? I'll hand over a gold coin then.
What would a filthy swine like you do with a gold coin? Get out of my way before I take your other eye out.
Well, that ain't no way to talk to people, my good lad. Now, I tried to be nice, but now we're going to take both your gold and your shoes.
Ah, you found it! Thank you. I hold this trinket especially dear. So here's something in return. This bogatir stuff is rare.
Much obliged, old man.
I've got you in a snare, tiny fowl.
Lost your way, didn't you?
Finish off the skull! Thank you, Bogatyr. I thought I was done for. The brigands are picking us off one by one and dragging us to their camp. They took the Brazen, my friend.
Aw, don't worry. I'll retrieve your brazen friend and bring the brigands down. And in return, you'll take me to your elder.
I'll take you wherever you say, even to the Tsarina. Find them by the high road.
Lost your way, didn't you?
How dare you capture the villagers? At least let the boy go.
My gift to the Elder. And if we see you in these parts again, more heads will roll, and the boys will be the first.
Бани старосту ошпарил пар горячий до красна. Он весь день махал юлдою и совал ее в снега. Коли староста сегодня хоть чего-то не стащил, ты проверь, живой он клад, значит дух свой спустил. Бегал староста неделю по деревне за хмой.
Where's the Brazen? Did they slay him?
He lives, but their might is great, and I could not break them. Lead me to your elder. I must seek his counsel.
Then follow. I shall be your guide. Come down! My path ends here. Keep straight for the High Common.
You truly dwell in this pit?
'Tis no pit, but a giant's grave. Cozy, too. Brazen Jelly and I did the decorating. Ain't it pretty? Besides, they say a giant never falls twice into the same pit. So that's one fear off our list.
Masters of logic, truly.
Hey, what are you doing? Come on.
Kick him.
Stop it.
I'll give a taste of my fist to anyone who asks for it. Don't try to stop me, old man, if you can't put up a fight.
Be still already, you hothead! Aren't you done stirring up the village? You should be helping to keep the peace, not raising mayhem.
I am helping. I put everyone in their place with my fists.
Out of my sight, you insolent youth. May a giant tumble from the sky and knock some sense into your thick skull. And who are you, traveler, to wander into our midst?
A bogatyr sent by Vasily the Drunkard. I can see your woes are piling up.
'Tis the same as everywhere. Brigands without and brawlers within. But there's a ghastly abomination lurking in the caverns that we cannot best. Good folks simply vanish into the dark. At any moment, it may crawl forth to devour us all. We shall pay you handsomely. Just save us.
I already made the acquaintance of those vile fiends. They bade me deliver this to you.
Yet another sorrow. Save us, good bogatyr.
I shall do what I can. Wait, what is that? Do you hear it?
Слетели все